Good morning and welcome to another Wine Steward video, a rare Saturday edition and a very brief one, I promise. The main point of today's video is to announce that we are returning to Burgundy. Of course, we're not going to fly you all there, but we get to go there in the form of 11, 12, 13, perhaps 14 different wines, white and red Burgundy. What is Burgundy? I want you to wonder. If you don't already know, you should wonder about one of the greatest wine places in the world. Yes, it's a location. And within that location called Burgundy, you have all these subregions. Within the subregions, you have all these neighborhoods. Within those neighborhoods, you have many, many very important identified vineyards. And yes, I know I'm sounding a little obsessed about place, but that's what we who come to love Burgundy get obsessed about. Not just whether it's Burgundy, but where within Burgundy. For instance, this wine right here, I think we'll be pouring it. This is a Petit Chablis. Now, don't go running away because you misunderstand what the heck Chablis is. Maybe you've been influenced by the big jug wines of California that stole that name. But we will, in fact, tell you, and that's what this is all about, learning something. We'll tell you all about this location of Petit Chablis. Yes, not the name of a grape, but the name of a subregion of Chablis itself. What? Chablis is a place? Yes, it's an important place within Burgundy, and it's one of the best white wines you'll ever drink. Once you know a little bit more, it'll taste even better, and that's what this event is all about. Of course, it's also about selling you some wine. So if you sign up, please do consider this as not just an educational and delicious event, but one where you will be taking advantage of special event-only pricing so that you can enjoy whole bottles of white Burgundy and red Burgundy when you get home. And that's really the best way to know wine, right? All these little sips, they give you a hint. They give you a, let's say, a foretaste or a sound bite. But to know these wines entirely is to go home, cook something, and enjoy glasses upon glasses of good white and red Burgundy. When is this all happening? This is happening on Tuesday, August 11th. Tuesday, August 11th at 6:30 p.m. For 28 of you, only 28 may RSVP for this event, and you go to thewinesteward.com to do so. This will be good. This will be really good, informative, and delicious. Not much else to tell you. There's always plenty to tell you, but I do want to relate to who came to the Spain event, and thank you so much for your support. We had 40 happy people. I think you were happy. You sounded happy. You attended and almost got to try this, but when I went downstairs the day before the event, I realized, oh, we are out. Well, now we've restocked. This wine I dare not try to pronounce. Doesn't look very Spanish, does it? That's because it's Catalan, and that's a different language. And so this means something like ray of grape or shining ray of grape, something like that. More importantly, this is in the fine print, you can see that this is Garnacha Blanca, and it comes from Terra Alta in Catalonia, where Catalan is spoken and Spanish is reluctantly spoken sometimes. This is a Garnacha Blanca, and in fact, the location where we believe the red Grenache mutated to Grenache Blanc or Garnacha Blanca, more appropriately called, because it happened there in Catalonia, Spain. Delicious wine. I can't imagine anybody not enjoying this lush, no oak, but medium rich, celebration of fruit of all kinds. It's a delicious Garnacha Blanca that almost got shown at the Spain event, not because it wasn't quite good enough, but because we didn't have quite enough to pour at that time. We have reordered, it's on the shelf. We invite you to enjoy this fairly affordable white wine from Catalonia, Spain. Bang. Let's just show you one more wine that happens to be on our red wine flight. I've told you about this wine before, but I so respect it, and I had such nice comments about it yesterday that I thought, we have to keep the ball rolling about really, really good wines that are perhaps nice surprises. I think one of the funnest things about wine is when it's not predictable, but surprising. Surprises the palate, surprises us with maybe the story behind it. This is cool because there is very, very little Mourvèdre growing way up near the Pinnacles National Park in Monterey County. There's hardly any Mourvèdre growing there in what's known as the Chalon, AVA, American Viticultural Area. But this wine references one of the few Mourvèdre vineyards that are up there. This is a producer who's actually located in Corralitos in southern Santa Cruz County, and they make beautiful Pinot Noir. And it stands to reason that somebody who specializes in Pinot Noir would be making a Mourvèdre that behaves a bit like Pinot Noir in its lower amount of color, but beautiful fragrance, gorgeous palate feel, and length. We had Gray Hartley here the other day. We were honored to have visiting us to show his most recent vintages, the proprietor of Hitching Post Winery down there in Sideways Country. And this happened to be open, and I poured it for him, and he was so impressed that he said, "I am not leaving without a bottle of that." So that's the guy who was supposed to sell us wine actually bought wine from us. I think that says something about how good this Mourvèdre is. The rest of you need to find out. You wine club members already know because the Pacific Coast Wine Club received it a good couple of months ago, and you've kept coming back for more. Good on you for appreciating a wine that doesn't have to be super dark in color to impress the nose and the mouth. So perhaps the eyes are saying, "Oh, where's this wine?" Your nose will know. This is on the red wine flight until tomorrow, and then we're going to flip to a new week's menu, and that will in fact include that Garnacha Blanca I just related. So the main point of this video is that Burgundy event on, once more, I have to cheat, August 11th. August 11th, 6:30 p.m. That's a Tuesday evening. We'll have at least 12, perhaps up to 13 or 14 different red and white Burgundies. All the different price points from the very good to the extremely special. And I can't wait to see you thoughtful lovers of Burgundy and you who are interested in knowing about more about the subject showing up for that. But you must RSVP. The first 28 to do so get to come. Thank you very much. Have a good day.